A lot has changed in the world of broadcasting and content consumption. I caught up with Olalekan Adeyemi, a software engineer at IDS Africa, and I started by asking him how technology has transformed the broadcast industry today. Enjoy the chat.
I remember that back in the days, we were somewhat constrained to, the programming on terrestrial television. They show you what they want you to see, and so more like if your program is supposed to air for 4 p.m. for instance, you literally have to sit down and wait for that program to air. But with the advent of technology and the sort of improvement that come these days, solutions like some of the solutions that are available over OTT lets you watch what you want to see and when you want to see them. So you have total control of what you see as an audience. Gone are the days when you need to sit back and wait for a show to air. I can just literally say, this is when I want to see it. Either I program it or I get to see a recorded version of it. So that's much I think technology has impacted on how television was and what the future of technology will be for television in time to come.
So what led to the creation of this platform?
With my experience working as a tech person in the industry, which has to do with broadcasting, I do know for a fact that with time to come, or in time to come, we would have more of users, determining what they want to see. No more will they sit down and watch what the TV is showing them. They can decide what exactly it is they want to consume. And a lot more users these days are moving away from traditional television to the online platform. And what do I mean by this? You've already seen the impact of what YouTube is doing. And people can go on YouTube and watch reports and catch up with happenings around them, in real time. And we also have, users of smart devices putting up their live videos with their phones and they're beaming to their followers, however small that can be, but it's going to make a very big impact in the end. And I think that's the new trend. A lot of users these days can go from their smartphones and their devices. They can consume the content they want to consume at any time they want to consume it.
What led to the creation of TVNOW platform?
TVNOW is an OTT application that's over-the-top solution. What TVNOW does is it offers you live and video content on the go. So, for instance, I can watch live television from any of our partners that are currently on the platform, and you can also do a bit of catching up with recorded shows and content on the platform. All of these are available on TVNOW. So TVNOW majorly came out because we wanted to address, the concern or the yearnings of the people. People want to consume content on the go, and when they want to consume, they're like, the more reason why we felt. And since this is the global trend, by the way, video consumption has been on the increase year on year since 2012. Not minding the fact that, in this part of the world, data has always been a challenge. We've seen that, video consumption has been on the increase, and the more reason why we felt creation of TVNOW will be very useful to end users. And that aside, we also thought that for the content producers, especially the local content producers, it's important for us to give them visibility, which of course they've been yearning for. We all know that not many people have, the financial muscle to put content on satellite. So if we were able to create a solution or an infrastructure where we can have them put their content on the platform and make it available to the entire world, that's exactly what TVNOW is about.
No, where can people find TVNOW?
TVNOW is available on the Play Stores and on the Android platform. So you can find TVNOW, for instance, on the Apple platform, which is what we call the App Store, and you can find TVNOW on the Google Play Store, available as TVNOW. So if you do a search, for instance, for TVNOW, that solution will come out. And if you do a search for the company, which is also called IDS Africa, you would find TVNOW.
I mean, is there any limit to the type of content people have access to when they're using this platform?
Okay, so TVNOW offers you, all kinds of genres. So I'm talking from news to entertainment to short movies to full-length movies, to comedy and whatnot. And of course, we do not limit you in any way in terms of what exactly it is that you can consume on the platform. So it's completely free. The only thing, of course, which I will mention is there is always that part of it which is data, right? So you need to consume the content with the data that is available on your smart device. But in terms of if you have to pay monthly subscription, it's absolutely free for the end user.
If I'm a content producer today, how can I benefit from TVNOW?
Apart from the fact that we offer you that visibility that I think that is very key, it's important for you to have some sort of feedback. You remember that with traditional TV, it's even very difficult for you to say just exactly how are people reacting to the contents that I have, but with the advent of social media, it's very easy for you to get some feedback, right? So TVNOW will offer you that sort of, it's that kind of platform that will give you that kind of data for you as a content producer to see exactly how your end users are reacting or are giving their feedback to your content. That's one. And the other thing that we think is very important is if you spend a lot of time and of course your money in producing content, it's only nice for you to have some sort of return on your investment. TVNOW is a platform that seeks to give you some sort of revenue as money back for all of your efforts, and that's exactly what we want to do to our content providers. The solution is growing, and in no distant future they're going to be getting a lot of revenue from their content on the platform.
Data is a challenge in this part of the world. Should Nigerians expect anything from you?
Yeah, so we all know that data is a challenge the world over. It's not just this part of the world, but it's only a bit peculiar, the kind of things that we have in this part of the world. So yes, if you ask me about if we have plans, in making or in dropping the levels for our consumers, for our end users, yes, we do have that in the pipelines. We are working out something fantastic, for end users to find it very easy to use the TVNOW application on their phone. So starting from as low as 500 Naira, I won't tell you what that is now, but you just wait to find out. We'll have something in the offering for the end users, something that will make it very, very easy for these end users to break into that market.
When you go to foreign platforms like iFlix and the rest of them, you find a lot of foreign content. What will make TVNOW different?
What TVNOW seeks to address is, what exactly can we do to our local content producers who ab initio have not been available, on the internet. And some of these guys, like I mentioned earlier, don't even have what it takes, to push out a satellite feed. Exactly that is what we are looking at doing. We want to make sure that it's very easy for a local producer of content, to make his content available to the rest of the world at no cost whatsoever. That's exactly what we're doing. So when it comes to all of the infrastructure that is required to get your content from your ingest point to our own infrastructure, we take care of all of these things for you for free. Of course, we do have some of these foreign partners on the platform, but our focus is to make sure that we offer visibility to the local content producers.
Nigeria is one country that is big on outsourcing, especially the countries like India. Was this solution developed 100% locally?
Okay, so the straight answer to that question, of course, is a yes. And I do know the trend. A lot of people believe that if you don't outsource your tech team, for instance, or your application development team to probably a company in India, you probably don't have the best of solutions. Now, but this has quickly just faded away. The coast is very clear these days. TVNOW is 100% locally developed. We have a local team in Nigeria, local developers on here working actively on that solution. It's 100% locally developed. There's no effort from any foreign partner whatsoever. We own the entire idea. It's our complete IP local team right here in Nigeria.
Thank you for being on the show today, Mika.
Thank you for having me again. Thank you.
I've been chatting with Olalekan Adeyemi, a software engineer with IDS Africa, developers of the TVNOW app, a user-friendly application that allows you to watch TV and other types of content on the go. I have no doubt in my mind that Nigerian developers have come of age and can build robust, scalable solutions. One call I wish to make once again on their behalf is for a conducive environment plus the right policies. IDS Africa is at the forefront of technology development in the country, so I say thumbs up to the team. That's our show for today. But the conversation continues online. Please follow us on social media. And don't forget you can watch these and previous editions of the show on the channel's TV YouTube account of my blog cfatech.ng. For Tech Trends, I'm Chukwemeka Agbata.